I just know that Andrew T beat Midnight, Midnight Morgan in a money match at Big House in this matchup. It was a big source of shame. Midnight.
Man. I don't know what it's about. I haven't doing money matches. Anyway, back to Matt. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. PKMudkip is so good at like mobility. Oh, and PS2? Yeah, PKMudkip. I think PKMudkip might have this actually, just because. So here's the thing with I realized PKMudkip, he abuses the platform. Look at that right now. PKMudkip abuses the platforms so well with PK Fire. He pays attention whenever you're on center stage. He will throw out a PK Fire. Like, yep. He'll do that every time he's on the platform. It's crazy. I don't even like want to take him to the stage if I was like personally fighting him. Not even on the general neutral stage. I don't even want to take PKMudkip because he's just gonna abuse the platform.
He uses PK Fire so well. It makes you feel like he can't do anything.
Movement. He just like movement. He just like got off the platform, piss magnet, back air. That is sick.
Yeah, I want to say that like Lucas and Ness, because of their weird double jump, have some of the like best the best unorthodox movement, and the people like PKMudkip and Lucas who really do a good job of using it and learning it are just amazing.
I agree. You have to like. That's the thing with like Ness's and Lucas's movement though, is that they're deceptive. They make you like look good when in reality you can like challenge Ness and Lucas like a lot, from what I've learned. So it's catching up to I think it's a matter of like catching up to Ness and not letting him like have all that space in order to just kind of like dash around. Like
F smash read, classic NoodleS. That's something he prides himself on.
F smash reads. Is this gonna relate to that clip I'm about to see?
No. The clip he did is something just. It's like top player level. That's what I'll say about it.
Man.
Very good.
No, yeah, the F smash was good because it was at a point where like PKMudkip was already at the ledge, so they didn't have that many options. So that's like the kind of stuff I was talking about. You have to like catch Mudkip at points where it doesn't have options.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost going with the down smash though, but not sure what else happened. I don't know. Sometimes you just escape that, sometimes you don't. There's not really like too much of a logical reason to it. Yeah, there he is.
This is getting.
Waiting. Oh, sorry.
It was like such a big factor into how early do you die. Because if you can keep a stock, you can just make a game relatively even. Oh, but PKMudkip takes it right there.
It's good. I had to land on the hitbox that actually like sends it upwards instead of like just kind of like drags down for another chance of getting a recovery. So doing a decent job now. But I feel like PKMudkip is still doing like a good job in trying to like avoid everything Palu throws at you. Cause he, like, if you pay attention to like his dash dancing, you will see that he is trying to like bait out Palutena so hard. Like he'll just stand there, dash.
Oh my god, this is really close. Like, no, oh, NoodleS gets an air combo, but get the second one.
So he's kind of like. I agree. Okay, I feel like those seconds would be like the time to like have Palutena throw like a nair or like up air to like catch him like an advantage. Like if you're like above Ness on a platform, I feel like that's your time to like aerial or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I know it's just talking about like PKMudkip abusing the platforms well, but that's if you're on center stage or like away from him. If you're above the platforms, that's where the disadvantage begins, and it's all a matter of like him mixing up his air dodge.
Yeah.
But edge situation right here.
It's a down tilt into back air. NoodleS takes game one. NoodleS takes game one. This is a best of 5. Remind the audience, but like this is big. No,
big, no.
I think. Sorry, you can talk.
Oh, you're good. No, he definitely. I think he got better to like some of the stuff he was doing, which is good. We were talking about this earlier. Adaptability to like what against a Smash player. So if NoodleS keeps this up, then He's going to keep the Ness like low on options. He's going to keep basically what I've been trying to say, or trying to generalize, I guess.
This is honestly a really good set because I feel like at the beginning, you know, PKMudkip was doing all this movement and really baiting NoodleS. And then NoodleS like adapted pretty hard and just found his spots and then pushed his advantage. No.
I think that's it, yeah. Because like there were those times when like when he was like under the platforms and he was able to like be a little more comfortable because Ness doesn't like get off the platform. He doesn't really. He can abuse the platforms, but he doesn't get off the platforms, you know?
Right. Starting off pretty sloppy with a bunch of whiffs from both players. Yeah.
Right, but he is going to take it back to PS2, which I can see why. This is definitely like his comfort pick. So I think it might go with the same game. Oh, that was a sick conversion.
I'm telling you, man, PKMudkip's PK fires are just insane.
They are something else. He's paying attention to. I think PKMudkip could like still slowly adapt. Maybe a little bit slower than NoodleS, but as long as he like gets down, you know, it's like his turn to catch on to the general movement of Palutena. So if he gets that down, then they're both at equal footing, where both characters understand each other.
Yeah. And so right now, I mean, PKMudkip has the slight lead. I think one thing I'm noticing though is that NoodleS is doing a good job of returning to neutral after taking a hit. So PKMudkip isn't able to like get these crazy extensions that he wants. Then NoodleS gets advantage. Oh, the drag down up air into grab almost working.
Oh, got it. I didn't think that was intentional for a second. Ooh! That was a good. That's the kind of stuff you do against a Ness down smash at ledge. You don't exactly go for ledge. You go for like right next to ledge, and then you go for ledge.
PKMudkip. Oh my god, this is such a good set already. Going back and forward.
Yeah, just a lot of back and forth stuff going on. Oh my god, I have never seen a Ness combo before. PKMudkip Ness is something else. Oh,
and I mean, NoodleS is doing a really good job of, like you were saying, covering options. Like, he got that dash attack, then did Nair to, like, cover the air dodge, cover so many things, and now it's even again. This is crazy.
This is crazy, actually. This is, it's not as one-sided as I thought. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. PKMudkip really wanted the up air right there.
Yeah.
But it seems to be, like, just whoever gets like I feel like advantage matters a lot more in this specific matchup.
Yeah, I agree.
So how is PKMudkip going to go back on the stage? Gets it. The re-grab on the ledge. He knew he didn't have the invisibility, so he was confident that he could get the down tilt into. Oh.
And the back air just takes the stock right back. These two players are going back and forth like it's nothing.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is good.
Oh my god, if that PK fire hit, that could have been death.
He's trying to get him. NoodleS is trying to like land something, anything, to just land a hit. That's what both players want. They just want to land a hit, and it's like they're doing all these jump shenanigans. They are just. He just did double magnet just to like get away from him. Like, what am I watching? This is totally all over again. Those are Ness. Okay, the outer shield fairs are like so good for PKMudkip.
Yeah, it's like good range, you know.
Agreed.
Yeah, so okay, one thing is that I think PKMudkip has done a much better job in this game of like putting advantage just a little bit longer. And NoodleS really hasn't gotten a chance in this stock until right now. But then, you know, PKMudkip gets out of it.
Right, it's very like neutral advantage dependent.
Oh my god!
Big jump, winner short style. NoodleS up.
So good!
Oh my god. He's definitely got this matchup covered.
This is just entertaining. Both players are really good. I feel like both of them kind of pick a weird options with their characters, but like good weird option. You know?
Hey, like options that like you don't see. This match is actually really fun to watch. Just kind of like seeing like how both players like move and see like what goes on in like edge game and like in neutral too, where like the platforms and how PKMudkip abuses it. It's great.
And this is really fun. You know, if NoodleS wins this will be like by far the furthest he's gone in a Wi-Fi bracket, and he'll have earned it. PKMudkip is a very tough opponent.
He is. Oh my god, PKMudkip is so good, but like he's already up 2-0. I mean, NoodleS is up 2-0. Change of plans. Probably wants to go to Battlefield for less space, I'm assuming. Or at least that's how I view it.
Yeah, I also think he likes the platforms. But, NoodleS, or I know Palutenas tend to like this stage a lot. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out for him.
That's fair. PKMudkip still gets to use his usual like gig. It's just like on a just less stage or less room on the stage. So maybe he's trying to like corner the Palutena so that he doesn't get a lot of space. That was a good nair. Covers the oh my god, just
What is this advantage? Oh, NoodleS ends up dying for it.
What is going on? It's working out for PKMudkip. So now he's got to catch up to that percent. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. Oh man, he waited. He waited. PKMudkip magnet into back air. Oh my
Good
lord.
Can't get the follow-up though.
Ooh, miss F smash. It's going to get him in a disadvantage.
There's some games that like you just taken all the information from losing and you've just taken all of that like emotion and you've channeled it into just playing absolutely incredibly, and that's what's happening right now.
Cards the table's definitely turned. He's 3 stocks, not even 100%. This is the kind of like scary. Oh
my god. NoodleS doesn't know what to do. He's getting hit by everything. This is an impressive adaptation. Look at that coverage. Shirred him off stage to recover high, and then even covered the the landing on ledge. This is very good play from PKMudkip right here.
Complex for me.
Double magnet into nair to set up the kill.
Man really went double nair. Got both hitboxes of the nair. I mean the magnet. And then nair to kill.
That was a fast game. I don't think there are any new comments on this stream.
Hey, this is a fast set so far. This is already game 4. I feel like it started like 5 minutes ago.
So I wonder where they're going to go, because I mean, like I said, I thought Palu's liked Battlefield, but NoodleS might try to opt for a flatter stage now since he was succeeding on PS2.
I think PKMudkip probably just knew how to apply like. There were a lot of like smaller situations that PKMudkip was willing to apply pressure on the Palu. Like, the Palu like land on stage and then that's his time to like go for a grab. That's another thing about PKMudkip. He knows when to go for those back throws. That's part of his whole game plan. It will just be like just wanting to grab you so bad.
Yeah, and so now, PKMudkip, it's time to adapt. NoodleS take these last 2 games, do the same to him, before it's too late.
A little bit more space on Yoshi's. It's not really. I don't think these stages are like too. Oh my god!
Doesn't get punished for it either.
No, I mean, yeah, you could just like. He mixes that up so well. Like, I feel like most of those PK thunders onto itself should like land or hit or something. This is crazy.
Yeah, so NoodleS is doing a decent job of like staying in it so far, which is better than we saw last game. And the PK fire catching NoodleS.
We'll see. NoodleS is already at a high percent. So I think like at this rate, it's just a matter if it's just I'm overcomplicating this. It's just a matter of like pushing it like advantage, and whoever gets that advantage is going to rack up like 50% instead of like 30% like a regular like Smash game. You know what I mean? There goes the back. That's what I mean with the back throws. He's good at like landing like back throws or like reading like landings. He's going for it so often. I mean, he only needs to like. Oh my god.
Yeah, NoodleS in a bit of a deficit here. I think this stage seems to be working out better for Mudkip, just with the platform movement. Oh, NoodleS not able to get the combo. Would have been the stock.
That was
so good.
That was a spot. He knew like how long he needed to hold shield for against the dash attack, and then up smash in response. Held it too to cover the spot dodge. It's good.
Pretty good. So, okay, so now it's back to even. I think NoodleS has been getting way earlier kills in the set, which I think is just kind of, true of Palutena in general. But, it's been one of the reasons he's winning.
Agreed. He's definitely, there's definitely a lot more, like, if there's, like, a turn of pressure, they're definitely gonna just keep going with it. Oh, man,
Yeah.
He's trying to land, like, something. I think, like, that's the thing, like, NoodleS is trying to do. He's trying to do an aerial, but then, like, dash back in order to, like, not get hit by Mudkip. He's trying to see if he, like, gets the hit, and if he doesn't, then he'll like, dash back with the aerial. To, like, kind of, like, avoid whatever the other player will throw out.
Yeah, and one thing I want to commend PKMudkip for is how he's adapted his ledge trapping. Right there, he moved away from the up air, and then, put the yo-yo out after that.
Right.
Is this the start?
Down smash isn't really paying off that well. I mean, it could like, it's not exactly like killing. It's applying pressure, but it's not exactly like ending the game. I think like as long as PK or NoodleS doesn't really get like caught up in that, it's less of a, it's definitely less of a beating than last game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, NoodleS is still in this down a stock, but not by a 100%.
Try mixing something with the down air.
PKMudkip is just every time PKMudkip. No,
the wrong way. All right, both players down one stock. So if NoodleS gets this, it is winner's stock for PKMudkip. So I imagine like both players are like really nervous, or at least NoodleS is really at this point, especially at 75%. Uh-oh, the edge? No. PKMudkip
PK Fire
just misses it.
NoodleS is pushing advantage, getting a couple up airs.
That's the advantage he likes to see. Oh my god, down tilt the other way. What are you doing?
I feel like that was meant to be an export. And timing this up smash perfectly.
Agreed. Timed the up smash very well. Gets the kill. It is now game 5. PKMudkip catching on. I wish I could have, like, oh man. This is very interesting to watch. So there's still like some things that NoodleS has to do in order to like try and like corner PKMudkip more. I'm not really sure what happened, because like he was dominating him on PS2, and then now it's like Battlefield stages. All he needed to do was just have like less space to work with. So I don't know.
I think PKMudkip is just taking such good advantage of the platforms. Whenever he's caught in a corner, he does the double jump PK Fire and that like cover center. And
I agree.
It's super hard to deal with,
So I feel like NoodleS is just gonna go to Town City, because that's where like because most of these like the games that he's lost were on spaces that were on like center stage. Oh my god, what am I saying? They're smaller stages, so Ness can apply pressure better. Whereas PS2, he had all the space to move and kind of like think around that. You're going back
to Yoshi's though. This game was pretty close last time.
It was.
Maybe we'll see a repeat here.
Definitely looked doable for NoodleS, so I could see like the reason why. So it's all a matter about who's gonna get this hit, and I don't know. I just see like, man, I don't even know what to say. Okay, guess the dash attack.
Mudkip is doing a good job of baiting NoodleS to go in a little and then punishing him with like dash grab or PK fire. And NoodleS is just kind of not finding a way to get through these defenses, and now he's off stage. Covers high though.
Yeah, good recovery to avoid the down smash and get right back to center stage and reset neutral.
Yeah.
Nice nair.
Really good.
Oh! Oh, just a bunch of missed hits. And that was a good back air. Now he has to recover that. Nope, not gonna happen.
Down smash catching it. I feel like NoodleS is just missing some of these like punishes, just missing some of these out of shield opportunities. And like PKMudkip is not. No.
Right. It's just like, I guess like who can punish better, I guess? From what I'm seeing things. Oh, okay. Good spacing on the dash, on avoiding the dash attack. Now PKMudkip, now PK NoodleS. NoodleS was an advantage. Now it's back to disadvantage.
He's about to get lapped.
Yeah, the pressure that PKMudkip applies. I feel like that might be the determining factor that
Down
PKMudkip.
smash.
Oh, that PKMudkip can apply like a lot more pressure in the scenario. So the smaller stage, actually, yeah, then the smaller stages are definitely like rewarding PKMudkip a lot better because they're giving Palu less options, where Palu had like a lot more options than PS2.
But you know, NoodleS like he can just hold on to the stock. It's all he needs. He can rack up damage. He's shown that he has a decent advantage stage before. Just needs to like not die and bring this back to even.
Yeah, I think NoodleS just needs to. Do I dare say NoodleS needs to take his time on stuff? I feel like that might be.
Caught his jump. Is this? Is it down tilt back air? Oh my god. Oh my god! The roll read! Roll read! This is game 5, last stock. We are at 1 stock apiece, 0%. Who will win?
No, what do I say? What do I say? I chose to commentate. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Okay, so PKMudkip getting the early percent.
Oh, I think
NoodleS bringing it right back with the back attack.
I think it's just a matter of who's more consistent with their punishes. It's looking like PKMudkip, so NoodleS has to think a little bit more in these scenarios. Oh, advantage. Air dodge. Nope. In there.
No jump.
Up there.
Get the off-screen tap.
Oh.
The jump. It's the jump.
Down tilt. Oh my god.
Down tilt. Back air. NoodleS wins. NoodleS wins.
NoodleS takes it over PKMudkip 3-2 in a close set. He capped it.